Step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. We're back out here on the Budweiser patio. Right over here, JD.
Well, you want us to look at the camera? I was looking at us on the monitor because I'm fixated. Look, I'm on TV and I can't look away.
Forehead's a little shiny.
Yeah, that's good. Working a little high gloss here this evening.
There's Scooter Gennett. Doubled in his first trip, batting 6th in the lineup.
I broke my own tenet of being on camera when you get the shot in the ballpark. You either got to stick out your tongue, give the thumbs up, or the peace sign.
Right.
Or some combination.
Braun started the inning with an infield hit. He's still at first with 2 outs. A little cutting action on that fastball. Strike 1. Tyler Cravey, a right-hander the Cubs have not yet seen, will pitch tomorrow against John Lester, who will try to get his record back to the 500 mark. He'll go in at 7-8 with a 3.22. Cravey 0-3 with a 540. Hamill looking for the put-away pitch. It's been efficient tonight. 45 pitches here in the 4th. Knocked down by Montero.
Well, if ever there's a time to gamble with a ball in the dirt, that would be it. 2-strike count on the hitter with 2 outs.
Jordan Zimmerman, Clayton Kershaw slated to match up at Dodger Stadium. Nationals and the Dodgers. Big night for Yasiel Puig last night in a 5-0 Dodger win as they snapped a 4-game skid. He knocked in all 5 runs, tripled and homered. 2-2. How did it not hit him? Jeanette wondering the same thing. Quick feet. You know what? He's a good scooter.
Good scooter. A little slider spin, kicked it back the other way just a little bit.
Rizzo playing behind the runner Braun, who will go here with 2 outs on a 3-2 to Jeanette. Strike 3 on a slider to end the inning. Weezer will take us to break. It's 1-1.
Every diamond is unique. Like a new relationship, it starts out raw. But after time, hard work and polishing, it becomes something to be treasured. Every diamond has a story. Let the diamond experts at Necker's Jewelers help make this one yours.
Old age, hail damage,
or maybe even golf ball damage.
there are many factors that can affect the life of your roof. At Old Town Roofing, we offer several solutions to your weathered roof. We do drone inspections to get a bird's eye view of your roof's condition. Old Town Roofing is the only IKO Shield Pro Plus roofing contractor within a 60-mile radius of the Quad Cities. Find us online at oldtownroofing.com. At Old Town Roofing, our service is over the top. Check us out with the Better Business Bureau. We maintain an A+ rating.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
Peel Motors in Princeton and Geneseo. Simply unbeatable deals on new Chevys, new Cadillacs, new Buicks, and new GMCs. Peel Motors, Princeton and Geneseo. We're worth the trip.
The Quad Cities Marathon, Sunday, September 27th.
Like a diamond, the story of your love is timeless. This isn't just a diamond for her. This diamond is for generations to come. When they look down, they'll be reminded of the love story that started it all. Let us help you tell your story. Necker's Jewelers. Give to the one you love.
Cub fans, show your Cubby pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC.
1-1 tie. Braun homered in the first. Bryant in the second. Hanging in the bleachers tonight. Chris Coughlin to lead it off. Foul past first. Well, the Astros helped out the Cubs and the Dodgers today by shutting out the Giants in San Francisco 2-0. They get a split in that 2-game series. They've got the disco ball in the fog machine. Did you know that?
No, I knew they were celebrating post-game, when they have a win. I didn't know exactly in what fashion.
Ended a 4-game losing streak, and former Cub Scott Feldman got the win to go to 5-5. His first win since May the 26th.
Astros have been really something at home. They've haven't played particularly well on the road, so that's a big win for them. The Pirates-Cardinal game tonight, a couple of aces, Cole and Waka pitching in that one.
Davison left. Get a behind-the-scenes look at beautiful Wrigley Field. The Cubs offer 90-minute guided tours that include a chance to step on the field. This must-see Chicago attraction houses over 100 years of history. For more information, visit Cubs.com/tours. Nori Aoki was in the Giants lineup today. Remember, he had to leave early on Sunday. I guess there was some dizziness afterward. They're going to reevaluate him tomorrow. Swinging strike on Rizzo.
And yeah, he starts Rizzo here with a changeup. That's how he started him in his first at bat.
Similar pitch to the one he hit out in Milwaukee. As this time he fouls out to third. Time now for a Southwest Airlines How Far Did It Fly? Chris Bryant with the game-tying home run. Oh, about 15 feet to the right of us. To our right, I should say. 391 feet. Are we sure it went 391? Well, whatever. It went far enough.
Not far enough for Corey. There's a kid over there, Corey, celebrating his 21st birthday. Maybe he'll get a shot.
Low strike. Michael Flores and friends are here at the ballpark tonight. And he's headed off to Millikan University in Decatur, Illinois. He's going to play soccer there. He's going to be a freshman, so this is kind of the last hurrah for a new journey.
Cubs have been able to dispatch starters early here during this latest run. Garza pretty efficient so far tonight, though. Looks like he's going to stick around a while.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. As we mentioned, he's been good tonight. So is Hamill. 1-1 after 4.
It's Grand Appliance and TV's huge summer savings event where you get instant savings on some of the biggest brand names. Get 50 off Bosch dishwashers, 100 off KitchenAid, GE Profile, and GE Cafe ranges, and 100 off LG and Samsung laundry pairs. And cool off with 100 off French door refrigerators on all these high-quality brands. Grand is your stop for the area's largest selection, best service, and lowest prices. Stop in your Grand showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street today. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
Choosing from the $4 menu is not for the indecisive. Incredible values await. Behold the original double steak burger meal, the taco salad and chili cheese footlong meals, the garlic double steak burger meal.
What's that sound, Master?
Kung Fu elbow. Try it.
The $4 menu, where all meals are under $4 at Steak and Shake.
You'll love living with your Lincoln MKC from Streeter. The perfect luxury car. Great for the grocery store with its hands-free tailgate, taking Fido to the vet. So much room. Safety too, with blind spot alerts and automatic braking. Your Lincoln MKC even has a push-button transmission. Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln MKC from Streeter. Test drive it today at Streeter Lincoln of the Quad Cities, 520 West Kimberly Road, Davenport.
Luther Manor in Bettendorf offers a friendly senior apartment community with the freedom you want and the conveniences you deserve. Rent is based on income with heat and utilities included. We offer seniors affordability and comfort with spacious apartments, elevators, noon meals, and more. Many sites offer service coordinators to personally assist you. Your small pet is welcome too. Call 563-359-1075 or check us out on the web at homesmanagement.com.
Time for the 5th inning. It's brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank. Hamill to Segura, slider strike. Cubs held to 1 hit. That was the Bryant home run.
Cubs had 7 hits in the ballgame last night, but they had all kinds of traffic. Brewers walked 7, hit 3, committed 3 errors.
Rizzo makes the catch. He was playing way off the line in the shift.
Looked like a little good fortune too. Coughlin made a heck of a play on a line drive. Fowler ran one down in the gap. Solid contact here, but Rizzo, Johnny on the spot. Flashing a little leather.
Yeah, and that's where the advanced scouts do a high five. And I think we've seen first basemen in general. Albert Pujols, certainly one of those guys, especially against right-handed hitters. There's no reason to play anywhere close to the line against most guys. And Rizzo, I think, does a good job of playing well off the line and still has time to get back to the bag on a ground ball. The 0-1 to Perez, bounced foul.
Yeah, that's where it's nice to have an athletic first baseman, a guy you can cheat a couple extra steps to the right and know he can scramble over and cover the bag on a ground ball to the other side.
The 0-2 on the former Tigers. Swing and a miss. History made today in Seattle. Speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. Hisashi Iwakuma. Nice play over there by Kyle Seager. Iwakuma no hitting the Baltimore Orioles. That is the third Mariners no-no since 2012. The fifth in their franchise's history as Garza breaks his bat on a foul. Chris Bosio has one of those 5 no-hitters. But it's interesting. The previous 12 no-hitters prior to Iwakuma were thrown by National League pitchers. The previous American League no-no was Felix Hernandez's perfect game.
And so the last 3 no-hitters in the American League were by the Mariners. That combined no-hitter that Kevin Millwood started. King Felix and now Iwakuma.
The 0-1 is chopped towards second. Russell, the shortstop, he's got time, and Hamill goes 1-2-3 for the 3rd time in the first 5.
Old age, hail damage,
or maybe even golf ball damage.
There are many factors that can affect the life of your roof. At Old Town Roofing, we offer several solutions to your weathered roof. We do drone inspections to get a bird's eye view of your roof's condition. Old Town Roofing is the only IKO Shield Pro Plus roofing contractor within a 60-mile radius of the Quad Cities. Find us online at oldtownroofing.com. At Old Town Roofing, our service is over the top. Check us out with the Better Business Bureau. We maintain an A+ rating.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Estradal Mortuary.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn, with 3 locations to serve your appetite. Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
Quad City shoppers have saved over $5 million with Get It Today deals. You can save half off or more. There's a new deal every day. Get It Today half-price deals. Find the latest deals at WQAD.com.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser. Still brewed the hard way. This Bud's for you.
Stay tuned for the 7th inning stretch brought to you by Budweiser. Still brewed the hard way. This Bud's for you, members of the U.S. Navy Blue Angels. And that's the real reason we're out in the Budweiser patio tonight, because 35 guys are going to sing the stretch from the booth. Now, I don't think all of them will sing. Some of them will. Great to have him at the ballpark tonight.
If you're a Blue Angel, do you get nervous before you sing in front of a big crowd? I mean, do you ever get nervous if you're a Blue Angel?
That's a great question.
When do they start practicing for the air show? They usually buzzing around tomorrow, maybe?
I would think by
Certainly
Thursday
Friday.
we should see some action.
Yeah. So I mentioned last time Soler was up about him being rung up twice last night on one a bad call and one just a really nasty pitcher's pitch down and away. And I was talking with John Maley about it this afternoon. And he said, you know, when Soler came back to the dugout after the first one, I congratulated him. I said that was a great punch out. And you know, most people said, what, are you nuts? And Maley said, I don't want him swinging at that pitch. I want you swinging at pitches that you can slug.
Yep. I love that a hitting coach said that. Because I've said that before. I get criticized for, strikeouts are good. No, I don't think strikeouts are good. But, yeah, I mean, there are times when you're going to take a pitch that's not a strike, but an umpire will call it that way. His eye at the plate matters.
I know in Houston a couple of years back, they were doing stuff in spring training where they were kind of simulating 3-2 and just teaching guys or asking guys to take that borderline pitch because the likelihood that you do damage is very low. But there's a real good chance it's going to be called ball 4. And even if you don't get into that full count situation, if you lay off that borderline pitch, say 1-2, 2-2, you live to fight another day if you're not rung up and maybe you do get a mistake out over the plate. And I think it changes depending on the game situation, style of hitter. If you're a singles hitter who sprays the ball around, maybe you're going to be a little more aggressive.
2-2 on a good curve.
And the other Soler piece that I had for John is, okay, so he looks like he's on that fastball now, starting to hit line drives with some degree of regularity. So now what about you try to teach him to lift, hit the ball out of the ballpark? And John said, well, that's the next part.
Ground ball, diving stop. Perez at third, throw to first, in time to get him. Nicely done.
Got good looking socks, and he can play a little bit. Sharply hit by Soler. Could have been a knock. Instead, we'll have to trudge on back to the dugout. 0 for 2.
There's Montero recently down to Double-A Tennessee for a rehab assignment. Albert Almora with the Smokies. He's got an 8-game hitting streak. He's 17 out of 32. That's a .531 average. Starting to take more walks. Very positive development.
Good news, isn't it?
One of the Cubs' top prospects. Still only 21. Tommy La Stella was down there on his rehab assignment. He was activated yesterday off the 60-day DL and sent to AAA Iowa. He just needs to play, get some at-bats. I would imagine we'll see Tommy on September 1st. 3-0. Hamill on deck. Cubs have taken 7 of the first 11 in the season series, including the last 5 in a row. He walked him, and let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. Back here at Wrigley Field, Len and JD and our WGN Sports crew from the Budweiser patio and right. Beautiful night. Tie ball game. Starting pitchers have been the main story here. And Hamill in a bunting spot. Squares early. And it's foul.
We've talked a lot this year about Joe Maddon and his philosophy with the bunt. It's a play he doesn't like. It's a defensive play for him. He does it when he's worried about hitting into a double play. The fact that Addison Russell has turned his game around certainly influences the decision now with Russell hitting in the 9-hole. The fact that Garza is pitching, I think, makes it a better bunting situation. Chance that if he fields it, he might airmail it. Does everything well behind the plate. Throws well. Recognized as one of the better pitch framers in the game.
1-2. That's the green light to swing. And now down in the count.
Well, and that's the other part of it too. Just because you bunt as opposed to swing doesn't mean that the double play is necessarily out of order. You got a slow guy on base at first. A poor bunt out in front of home plate could turn into a double play.
Garza will field. An underhand to Jeanette covering first.
At the end of the day, Jason Hamill able to get the bunt down. Not the best bunt in the world. Good read there by Montero. The risk of being doubled off on a ball popped up like that.
White Sox going for a sweep tonight, hosting the Angels. 9 miles to the south of us. They're in the 5th. Angels leading 1-0 in that one.
Different hitter since the All-Star break. Joe Madden put him in the 9 hole to protect him. Now he's kind of ambushing people from that 9 spot in the batting order.
Foul ground. Jeanette got a glove on it. Could not haul it in behind Lynn.
Well, that's a real tough play for the first baseman. Jeanette had a pretty good angle on it. In and out of the glove. Russell stays alive. Chance to drive in and go ahead and run here.
Two strikes, but new life for Russell. Ground ball and through. Montero will score. So the Cubs take advantage and they lead it for the first time tonight, 2-1.
That's some good hard ball right there. Montero works the walk. Hamill gets him over. Russell gets him in. Breaking ball down a little bit, but certainly get toable for Addie Russell.
There was no error, by the way, on that foul ball that was not caught. It's just considered a no play. And the Cubs now lead 2-1. Fowler, the hitter, was flied out and walked. Garza's missed on a couple of close ones. Thought he had both. 2-0.
I think Jonesy just flashed the double in the corner sign.
He tried. Final strike, 2-1. Pitch. Pulled down the right field line. Braun will pick it up. Fowler's going to hold with a single. Russell to third. Almost. Got the single in the corner. You wanted him to go, didn't you?
Yeah, I was
selfish.
I was thinking of myself there. I got in on him a little bit, didn't quite barrel it up, so might have enough steam to get it all the way into the corner, but a good swing of the bat for Fowler. And big chance here for Schwarber. Trying to settle himself out there. When you're having a good year, you get out of this jam. When you're having a bad year, things tend to blow up on you.
Over to second. Jeanette makes a play. Summer's not complete without some Sly and the Family Stone. Addison Russell makes it 2-1 Cubs.
2 days, 14 bands, one massive barbecue. River Roots Live, the Quad Cities' premier music and rip festival, returns to downtown Davenport, August 28th and 29th in LeClaire Park. Casey Musgraves, Mavis Staples, Yonder Mountain String Band, and Hello Goodbye bring their award-winning hits to the riverfront. River Roots Live is presented by U.S. Cellular, Riverboat Development Authority, Kimberly Carr City, and produced by the Downtown Davenport Partnership with help from the River Music Experience and Living Lands and Waters. Get your tickets now.
The Steak and Shake half-price happy hour is upon us. One must train to awaken at 2 a.m. for hand-dipped milkshakes.
But there's another one during the day, between 2 and 5 p.m.
Happy hour just got happier. Get half-price shakes now from 2 to 5 at Steak and Shake.
What's going on at Streeter? There's a whole lot of style, technology, and excitement waiting for you at Streeter Lincoln. Great cars from one of the Quad Cities' most trusted dealers. If you want a luxury car, test drive the new Lincolns at Streeter Lincoln Quad Cities, 520 West Kimberly Road, Davenport.
You're on the go every day, working, playing, and simply living your life. Maintain your lifestyle and continued health with Art Chiropractic Center, your first choice in chiropractic care. Art Chiropractic Center on Middle Road in Bettendorf.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Upper Iowa University Quad City Center.
Text Subway to 97999 right now for your chance to win 6 meals from the Simple 6 menu from Subway. Subway, eat fresh. Message and data rates may apply. Jason Hamill working with a lead for the first time in this ball game, and he helped give the Cubs the lead by getting down a bunt with 2 strikes in the 5th. So facing the top of the order, third time through now, 1-0. And Shane Peterson, who's 0 for 2. Lucroy and Braun to follow. Backdoor sliders outside, 2-0. Mets with a late lead, 3-0 over the Rockies. They play the bottom of the 8th in New York.
Jacob deGrom, starting pitcher for the Mets tonight. They got 8 shutout from Matt Harvey last night. Clayton Richard is warming in the Cubs bullpen.
Mets with a 2.5 game lead in the East over the Nationals. Strike called, 2-2. He got him. Good comeback by Hamill. Make sure that baseball ends up in the dugout. I think they should ask for it. That's his 1,000th career strikeout.
Boy, good tilt on that slider. There it goes. One for the mantle.
He probably doesn't even know it. He's like, why are they throwing that ball out? I just got a strikeout.
You know, and he just looked around
put it
at the
on
big
the board.
board and he saw it and he kind of, oh, okay. Pursed his lips. Oh, okay, I get it. Now the fans rising to applaud Hamill. Big stuff.
Ball one to Lucroy. Going through an 0-for here. 0 for his last 17, but hit the ball hard a few times for outs in this series. Sometimes bad streaks include bad luck.
Yeah.
Will snap the 0-for. 1-out single for Lucroy.
Sunday, August 23rd, the Cubs play the Braves. First pitch at 1:20 for his 5,000 kids. Receive a Cubs toy airplane presented by American Airlines. After the game, the first 1,000 kids 13 and younger with wristbands will be allowed on the field to run the bases, weather permitting. For more information, visit Cubs.com. You're an airplane guy. It's like did you do models when you were a kid? Did you?
Sure. Yeah, when I was about 6. Yep.
But not older? There's some people get real intricate into building.
Yeah, no, I didn't really get that deep into it. You?
I didn't have any skills.
Montero kept that ball right at his feet. And Lucroy didn't have a chance to really think about advancing.
I like buying them. I just didn't really like putting them together. I think he got a little lucky there. Popped up instead of staying down, but the ball hit him. And no advance for LaCroix.
Flip Gibson and Montero having a little conversation. 1-0 on Braun. Slider was up, but it was a little bit off the outside. And a foul tip to make it 1-1.
Yeah, that one more cutter than slider. Didn't have the tilt on, but just a little late break away from the sweet spot.
Not much room over there as Rizzo gets on the tarp. He makes a catch.
He's being called no catch, but wow, come on. Extra points for creativity.
No catch. But that was a thing of beauty.
Let's see. Up on the tarp. Leaning, top of the wall.
I have to get out the rule book.
Yeah.
So I assume you can't stand on.
I've never seen this.
Joe going out and asking the home plate umpire about it. Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah. Talk about concentration.
Whether it's a catch or not, you're going to see that replay from years to come.
It's just incredible.
It's funny, he did make a similar play in Arizona last year where he fell into the camera well, and if that had been called a catch, Lucroy would be allowed to advance to second because he fell out of play. But Joe getting the Explanation from Mark Carlson, the crew chief, and now they're all going to get together.
Yeah, I've never seen this. I'm not sure exactly what the ground rule is here. I mean, he had not, unless they consider the top of the wall outside of the field of play, but he was on the wall when he caught the ball, then fell into the stands. Well, seems like it would be the same as if you dove from the field, caught the ball, and landed in the stands.
Because of that, I don't think the falling into the stands is the issue, because that happens a lot. So it's got to be climbing on either the tarp or the ledge.
And so it might be akin to stepping into the dugout to make a catch, as opposed to falling into the dugout to make a catch.
Didn't Nolan Arenado end up on the tarp? That great catch he made in San Francisco. I don't think he stepped on it. I think he kind of ended up diving over the top.
Himself off of it.
And ended up in the stands.
So I guess my question is, if once Anthony put his foot on the top of the wall, did he establish himself as out of play? I mean, that's clearly what they ruled. I just don't know if that's the right ruling or not.
Oh, they gave it to him.
And then they're going to give LaCroix second base.
And LaCroix will get second. Yep, that's the right decision. And now Craig Counsell wants an explanation. How about that?
There's a Rizzo fan right there enjoying the moment. And check out her reaction.
Maybe they thought the fan with the Rizzo jersey caught it.
Boom. Through the rafters, off the backboard, nothing but net.
Yeah, so Carlson was pointing. And so maybe his original call was what you said, that he was basically standing out of play. But in the end, it's an out. Crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about his
wow.
night? How about his night defensively? The throw to third base to get Jeanette, and the line drive was fairly routine, but still a nice play. And then this spectacular work here. Willing to give up the body.
And here comes Joe now, out to the mound. That's going to be it for Jason Hamill.
Jason Hamill just 65 pitches. Again, not happy leaving this game, and I'm sure the conversation will continue between Joe and Jason. And Joe's just going to make the point, hey, man, I'm just doing what I think I need to do to win a ball game.
We'll be back 2-1 in the 6th.
Every diamond is unique. Like a new relationship, it starts out raw. But after time, hard work, and polishing, it becomes something to be treasured. Every diamond has a story. Let the diamond experts at Necker's Jewelers help make this one yours.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum & Bailey presents Legends, an all-new circus spectacle beyond imagination. Prepare for epic family fun. Experience the awe and wonder of living legends and mythical sensations you've never seen before. Expect the unexpected and believe in the unbelievable at the greatest show on earth. Log on to WQAD.com for details and official rules on how to enter for a chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets. No purchase necessary. Ringling Brothers presents Legends. Open September 4th at iWireless Center.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Like a diamond, the story of your love is timeless. This isn't just a diamond for her. This diamond is for generations to come. When they look down, they'll be reminded of the love story that started it all. Let us help you tell your story. Necker's Jewelers. Give to the one you love.
I'm really eager to see Hammer tonight because I know he did not like being taken out of that last game. I know that, and I love that he didn't like it. And I think he's going to go out there a little bit of an edge tonight. I'm really, like I said, eager to watch him play.
Well, Jason Hamill, very good tonight, but Again, taken out fairly early. It's a 2-1 ball game, and you'd have to think if it's 6-1.
Oh yeah,
he's still in there.
No doubt. And this is all about the situation. Left-handed hitting Adam Lynn coming up. He hit a bullet off Jason last time. So Joe, I think he had a couple, three options. Just let Jason pitch to him, put him on, or make the pitching change. And if you put him on, you put the go-ahead run on base. So it's never a real good option.
The 0-1 to Lind. That ball hit out into deep left center. Fowler in front of the 368 makes the catch to end the inning. Anthony Rizzo. You're going to see this again a lot of times, and you're going to want to see it again. 2-1.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Corvins Insurance.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
With nearly 5,000 cars sold, we must be doing something right. Just hear what proud customers are saying.
They treat you with the utmost respect. They take the time to show you every little detail of the automobile.
I'm utterly impressed with the level of service your company provides. I understand why you're selling so many cars.
Thanks for taking good care of us. You went above and beyond.
We purchased 6 cars from Majeski Motors and found the car buying experience actually pleasurable. It's not about what we say, but what our customers say. Majeski Motors in Sterling.
Nothing ruins your day like a clogged drain or sewer. Well, fix it with a phone call.
Peterson Plumbing, how may I help you?
Peterson's courteous text will make that bad day go away. Peterson will clean any home's drain for just $99.99. That's up to 1.5 hour service on any drain, $99.99. And only Peterson offers a 6-month written warranty. Clogged drains? Fix it with a phone call to Peterson.
From our family to yours, Peterson Plumbing and Heating.
Ow! Oh my.
Wow.
You look amazing. I love your new look.
So tell us, where did you go?
The Hair Society, of course.
Of course.
The Hair Society, where society meets. Bettendorf, Iowa.
The summer wind came blowing in.
Having fun out here in the bleachers tonight. Budweiser patio, our broadcast position. Cubs with a 2-1 lead over the Milwaukee Brewers. Anthony Rizzo has had quite a night on defense. One of the best plays we've seen in a while. On the tarp, on the ledge, into the stands to make a catch and retire Ryan Braun. Hi there. You going to stick out your tongue or do something? It's too late. Chris Coughlin fouls out of play. And again, when you do make a catch and you fall out of play, any base runner is allowed to advance 1. So that is the kind of play you would never want to make in Game 7 of the World Series, tied at 1-1 in the bottom of the 9th with a runner at third. Because yes, a game could end in that fashion.
Could you imagine a World Series ending like that?
How about any game ending that way? Just the creativity to do what he did.
Yeah, and you know, he's probably been thinking about it. You know, you play here every day, all your home games. He probably thought, if I ever get a chance, I know exactly what I'm going to do over there. I mean, it's obviously a lot of risk involved. Up on the tarp, then on top of the wall and into the stands.
Deep left. Davis on the track. Every sponsored element the rest of the night is going to be this. This is our Mazda replay cam. Mazda, conviction, creativity, courage. It's the Mazda way, and it's the Rizzo way.
Creativity and courage for sure with that play. Did he step on the back of a chair at the end of this play? As he plants there, if he's on somebody's seat or the back of a seat.
It's like that great hustle play to keep a ball alive in an NBA game where the guy goes flying into the stands and they're all patting him on the back.
Really, the one thing our replay didn't catch is he had a hot dog in his back pocket when he came out of there. He usually comes out with a handful of popcorn or something.
Okay, so just watch this time. Just watch the fans. Don't even watch Anthony. It's the fans in the area.
Yeah, he did stand on the back of the chair.
Goodness.
Spider-Man.
Boy, if Moises just could have scaled the wall and stood on the ledge.
Well, like that highlight we've seen
12 feet tall over there.
The outfielder in Japan who climbed up on top of the wall to rob the home run.
Yeah. Three and one. You I don't know if you promised one, but you hope to get a shot at a home run ball. It seems to be Anthony Rizzo's night.
I called Coughlin early, but he's been going the other way. Well, we got a 3-1 pitch coming. Change up.
3-2.
Game plan for Garza against Anthony so far tonight has been change up and high fastballs.
Lind might have been wondering, am I going to have to do that? Swing and a miss on a curveball. Bryant homered earlier. Tied the game in the second.
Tougher to command that changeup to the glove side, trying to go down and away from the right-handed hitter. Better off spiking it the way Garza did than having it float over the heart of the plate.
Backhanded play. Perez at third, and the inning is over. Cubs lead 2-1 as we go to the seventh.
Every diamond is unique. Like a new relationship, it starts out raw, but after time, hard work and polishing, it becomes something to be treasured. Every diamond has a story. Let the diamond experts at Necker's Jewelers help make this one yours.
When your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
I recommend Hanford Insurance in Geneseo, selling nationwide. I see firsthand the inferior parts some insurance companies want to put on your car when it gets wrecked.
We make sure you get all new factory parts on your car with the OEM endorsement.
If you want your car fixed with the parts that were made for it,
call Hanford Insurance. And
when your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn with 3 locations to serve your appetite. Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
2 of the best dramas on TV.
Elementary Person of Interest.
Are coming this September.
Weeknights on WGN America and late night Sundays on WQAD News 8.
Like a diamond, the story of your love is timeless. This isn't just a diamond for her. This diamond is for generations to come. When they look down, they'll be reminded of the love story that started it all. Let us help you tell your story. Necker's Jewelers. Give to the one you love.
Time to check out our WGN Cubs fan cam. Outfield winning it all. And on WGN Cubs fan cam tonight. Clayton Richard against Chris Davis. Strike call. Got the final out. Line shot to deep center off the bat of Lind in the 6th.
Richard effective when making spot starts for the Cubs. When on his game, he's an extreme ground ball pitcher. A scary situation here with Davis, who's been hot, has legitimate power. Try to keep that sinker down around the knees.
The call 1-2.
In his last start, 94, maybe even 95 on the radar gun a couple of times.
They struck him out. Up to 95 on that fastball.
And that's what Joe was thinking with Richard being moved to the bullpen, that you'd see a little more velocity. That's been the case with Travis Wood when he moved from the rotation to the pen. Become more fastball centric, air it out, realizing you're not going to have to go through a lineup a couple of times.
The topper by Jeanette. Richard will take it to the bag as both he and Rizzo went after the ball. 2 down. Tommy Hunter is up. Here comes Gene Segura.
Well, if Richard had let that one go, Rizzo probably would have caught it and flipped it between his legs to him.
Easy play. Time now for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Budweiser. Here come the Blue Angels from the U.S. Navy.
Conductors for Take Me Out to the Ball Game, U.S. Navy Blue Angels. All right, Cubs fans, let me hear ya. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back, so let's root for the Cubs.
If you're ready for some family pool fun this summer but have questions, let the experts here at QCA Pools and Spas help you get started. If you're thinking about an in-ground pool, we'll design a pool that's perfect for your backyard. Or if you're thinking above ground, we'll help you choose from the size and shape that's best for your backyard. Our in-house installation experts have over 25 years of experience, ensuring you that the job will get done right. Get on the installation list now and be ready for summer fun at QCA Pools and Spas in Bettendorf.
Choosing from the $4 menu is not for the indecisive. Incredible values await. Behold the original double steak burger meal, the taco salad and chili cheese footlong meals, the garlic double steak burger meal.
What's that sound, Master?
Kung Fu elbow. Try it.
The $4 menu, where all meals are under $4. At Steak and Shake.
Peel Motors in Princeton and Geneseo. Simply unbeatable deals on new Chevys, new Cadillacs, new Buicks, and new GMCs. Peel Motors, Princeton and Geneseo. We're worth the trip.
Well, Don Henley, good playlist tonight. Producer Mark Brady getting a little help. Is this one of yours tunes?
No, but I like this one. I fully endorse this one.
Bottom of the 7th, Cubs lead 2-1. Curve from Garza. He's been good tonight, but he's trailing.
That curveball has been a real good weapon for him. He's been able to drop it in there for strike one frequently. Well, Garza doing something that hasn't been done in a while. Starting pitcher going into the 7th against the Cubs.
Yeah, so we may have to come up with a different stat in the non-Matt Garza category. ... The Cubs keep knocking opposing starters out early.
He went 6 last time against the Cubs, the last guy to do that, and threw 6 so far here tonight.
Pitcher strike. 1 and 2.
And that's the one that John Maley will tell Soler, don't worry about it. Easier said from the dugout when you got a young guy who's looking to do some damage. He wants him hunting fastballs, and he wants him hunting the ball up above the knees.
That's just a great pitch by Garza for strike 3.
Cub fans, let's go. Don't miss your chance to catch the best matchups in baseball. Reserve your place in line for history in the making. Join the season ticket holder waiting list. It's easy, free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list.
We'll have Walk Up Wednesday next week in terms of our music selection. So the playlist will consist of Cubs players' walk-up tunes. Some guys have more than one. Jeremy Jeffress, a right-hander, is up in the Brewers bullpen.
I'm anxious to hear that because we play in the ballpark all the time, but we usually don't hear it. It's hard to tell what's going on.
Because we're locked in.
Yeah. I know Anthony, every now and then you hear a little T-Swift. You know, that's part of his playlist.
Starlin Castro is on deck. So Russell Martin, I've seen him fly into dugouts trying to catch foul balls. How about this one yesterday? He didn't make the catch, but man, oh man.
Yeah, great effort. He didn't have to. That's the irony, right? The ball it bounced behind him.
the air right field. Noonan, drop it. Braun makes a catch. 2 down. And last night, Starlin Castro, for the first time in his major league career, playing a position other than shortstop. He came in late, played second, and made this great catch in the right field bullpen.
Yeah, almost got a face full of bench there. Just a heck of a play.
So getting used to playing another position here and another role, which may be more difficult than the position change, and that is going from essentially an everyday player his entire major league career to a part-timer. It's not easy. And he swings and sends a high fly ball out into left center. Peterson makes a catch, and that will end the inning. 2-1 Cubs.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Corvins Insurance.
You'll love living with your Lincoln MKC from Streeter, the perfect luxury car. Great for the grocery store with its hands-free tailgate, taking Fido to the vet. So much room. Safety too, with blind spot alerts and automatic braking. Your Lincoln MKC even has a push-button transmission. Nothing says luxury like a Lincoln MKC from Streeter. Test drive it today at Streeter Lincoln of the Quad Cities, 520 West Kimberly Road, Davenport.
Chicago baseball is sponsored in part by Upper Iowa University Quad City Center. It's Clinton Lumber Kings baseball Saturday, August 15th, plus free t-shirt giveaway to the first 500 fans.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn, with 3 locations to serve your appetite: Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
Here's your Honda game summary. Ryan Braun with his 250th career home run. That gave Milwaukee an early lead, but the Cubs tied it on the Bryant home run, took the lead on the Russell RBI single, and 2 plus defensive plays by Anthony Rizzo helping out Jason Hamill tonight. Clayton Richard with an inning and a third. Perfect innings, and now Pedro Strop here in the 8th. Honda Dream Garage sales event now at your Honda dealer, as Castro will take over for Coughlin at second.
Well, good work by Clayton Richard as he bridges the starter Hamill to the 8th inning. Pedro Strop. Strop on for the 56th time, and he's pitched to a 2.66 ERA. Scoreless 8th last night with a couple of punch-outs.
Elian Herrera is going to hit for Hernan Perez. And we'll get another pinch hitter next for Garza as well. Oh, and 2.
It's been a pitcher's night, pitching and defense. The story here this evening. 7 hits total in the ball game. 4 for the Brewers, 3 for the Cubs.
1-2 pitch. And he looked at a slider low. And he struck him out on a slider. One away.
Options for how to get to Wrigley Field. The Cubs suggest the use of public transportation. See the red line right there. That's always a good option. If you ride your bike, Cubs have a courtesy bike check. And if you drive your car, the Cubs provide free parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. And that is, of course, located at 3900 North Rockwell. Details can be found at Cubs.com.
This is Logan Schaefer.
Every now and then, Schaefer tries to drop down a bunt for a base hit. Might be inclined to think bunt after that hack. Appear to see that one very well at all.
Jeffress will get the bottom of the 8th. Matt Garza with a quality outing tonight. 7 innings, only 3 hits and 2 runs. He would be on the hook for the loss.
Yeah, tough loss, but from his point of view, he seems to have turned a corner. He's been really good since the break.
Without looking start to start, that might be the best he's pitched against the Cubs since they traded him to Texas a few years ago. Up and hit Schaefer, and it's a foul ball. Our summer intern Kyle Leone here, WGN, heading back to Newman University. I want to thank Kyle for all his work here this summer.
Newman.
Goodbye, Newman.
They don't serve broccoli in the cafeteria at Newman. Brady says get down to the field to get a post-game interview.
2-2. Swing and a miss on a slider. Back-to-back Ks. It'll be Peterson with 2 outs. Sometimes it backs up a little bit. Looks like a changeup or a split, but yeah, that's the slider from Stroke.
We talk a lot about angles and tilt, and you know, sometimes the slider does almost like a splitter, kind of straight down action.
There were a lot of tweets about the rule of, you know, a guy makes a catch, falls out of play. That one rifled out in the alley and cut off by Schwarber. 2-out single by Peterson. That rule's been in place forever, as far as I know. Make a catch, fall out of play, runners advance. And some people wondering why that rule exists. Well, if I made a catch in foul territory and I just decided I'm just going to fall into the stands for fun, for a dead ball or whatever. Well, no, you can't do that. That's the reason. So there's kind of a disincentive, I suppose, in some sense, for a fielder to make that play. He's got to take that risk. So I actually like the rule.
Yeah, because you can't penalize. You can't rule dead ball, no advance. You can't penalize a base runner who might have had the option to advance otherwise.
To tag, yep. In the dirt, and that could be significant. Literally booted by Montero. He was going to pick it up, and then he inadvertently kicked it. And that allows Peterson to get to second base. So that will go down, I believe, as a wild pitch, but he had it and then he didn't.
McCroy with a base hit last time and a sharp line out the previous time. He's been in a pretty good funk here, but he's been swinging it pretty well the last couple of days.
Yeah, big call there. Instead of 2-0, it's 1-1 on a borderline slider. Takes that one off.
One of Strope's favorite weapons, of course, that quick pitch delivery. Can't use it with a man on base.
Fans getting on their feet. Stropes 1-2. A chopper to short. Russell will field. Throw to first. Inning over. Let's go back to the 80s again with the Motels. 2-1 Cubs late.
It's Grand Appliance and TV's huge summer savings event where you get instant savings on some of the biggest brand names. Get 50 off Bosch dishwashers, 100 off KitchenAid, GE Profile, and GE Cafe ranges, and 100 off LG and Samsung laundry pairs. And cool off with 100 off French door refrigerators on all these high-quality brands. Grand is your stop for the area's largest selection, best service, and lowest prices. Stop in your Grand showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street today. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office?
When we have an office business need, I pick up the phone and call Allmax.
Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's the great part about Allmax is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
Allmax Office Furniture, 2334 4th Avenue, Moline, Illinois.
Give it your all for a piece of the action. Getting involved in the moment is magic.
Live radar when you need it. Download the Storm Tracking weather app today.
Back here at beautiful Wrigley Field. Big crowd tonight. Cubs leading 2-1 as they look for their 6th consecutive win. Try to add some insurance here in the bottom of the 8th. And Herrera, who pinch hit for Perez, will stay in and play third. What are we listening to? I can't really hear it.
It's Summertime is Here by Wins Above Replacement.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
There's Jeremy Jeffress.
Jeffress, he can light up the radar gun, mid-90s heater. Ooh, good breaking ball. You're looking for 95 and you get snapdragon hook like that. That's not easy. Strike one breaking ball. That was a big weapon for Garza here tonight.
One and one. Russell with the go-ahead RBI single in the 5th inning. Only run that has scored tonight, not via the home run.
Rondon getting ready in the Cubs pen. Ryan Braun will lead off the 9th. Insurance would be a good idea.
MLB.TV Premium is #1 for streaming live sports. Watch every out-of-market game live or on demand in True HD on over 400 mobile and connected devices. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV for details. Swing and a miss. It is a very tough pitch to hit. And for a lot of batters, a tough one to lay off.
Yeah, and especially when it's riding in on you, you see it a little bit better, but you've got to be awfully quick to just foul that one off.
So finals from the American League, the Blue Jays beat the A's 10-3, and the Yankees lost at Cleveland 2-1. When the Yankees offense, remember that series they had in Texas recently? They're scoring runs left and right. They have gone into the freezer, and they've dropped 5 in a row, and the Blue Jays are in first.
Surging Jays, man, and baseball fever alive and well north of the border. People in Toronto are all over that Jays club.
On the ground, this is be 4-0. And Lucroy, sure Fowler gets back to the bag. So Jeffress got over there, but could not catch the throw. Errant, should be an error on, I would imagine, Jeanette.
Lind tight to the line here, so he's got a long way to go. Decides to let it go, and Jeanette with a little better angle.
Yep.
And an accurate throw would have gotten the job done.
So E4. The Brewers have made the most errors in the National League. That's 4 in this series and 86 now on the year. They committed 3 last night. Will Smith will be summoned with all the lefties here coming up. And we'll be back 2-1 Cubs.
Generally, when you hire on here, it's every 2 weeks you're home.
I've made more in the last year and a half at Tennant than I had with any other company that I have been with.
When you got a good group like we have here, from the mechanics to the dispatchers and everybody else that works in this system, safety and everything else, I wouldn't work for anybody but Tennant.
Tennant Truck Lines now hiring. Call 309-946-3230.
Storm damage to your home turns your world upside down. So when disaster strikes, what do? Call Midwest Complete Construction. We're here to help make repairing your home easy on you. We work with you and your insurance company. We'll be at your home within a day, walk you through the process, and stay with you from beginning to end. Call us to check for storm damage and for your free assessment. Midwest Complete Construction, building relationships one home at a time.
Get 2 prices, make 1 ours. Harold's Furniture.
At Harold's Furniture in Rock Falls, it's all about making it easy and affordable to fill any room in your home with name brand furniture items. Offering 12 months same as cash, layaway, and a chance at the right furniture in the right color for the right room at the right price.
Get 2 prices, make 1 ours. Harold's Furniture.
Fresh Prince is on. 1 on, 1 out. The error has been changed.
Here it is.
And given to Jeffress.
Fresh Prince is, yeah, that's a tough play. I would put the burden of responsibility on the infielder there, but it may just be my inherent prejudice. Smith tough on lefties, tough on everybody. Big strikeout numbers.
By the way, the single Strop gave up to Peterson, that was the first hit he has allowed since July 21st. And he got the first two guys out, so he went 10 innings without allowing a hit. Breaking ball strike on Schwarber.
Quiet night for Schwarber so far. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out to second base. I would imagine teams spend a little more time going over Kyle Schwarber in their pre-game meetings than they did when he first came up. He's gotten everybody's attention.
Actually 10 1/3. 10 1/3 hitless innings before a single by Peterson in the 8th. Pretty good stuff. That's why Strop's been facing the toughest hitters in the other team's lineup. Back out of play.
Strop's had a couple of bumps along the way this year, but for the most part it's been really good. And he seems to be the kind of guy that is able to shake that off when he has a bad outing or two. Doesn't seem to beat him up mentally like it might some others.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. And I want to thank @JammyV who tweeted that note about Pedro Strop and how dominant he had been here as of late. Schwarber striking out 3 times on fastballs tonight, and all of them up. So 2 down, and it's Chris Denorfia off the bench in the pitcher's spot. Cardinals lead the Pirates 4-2 in the 7th in St. Louis. Cubs could get to within a game and a half of the wild card leading Pirates. And would take a 4.5 game lead for the 2nd spot over the Giants.
Cub fans finding themselves in an odd position of rooting for the Cardinals. St. Louis 41-16 at home. Wow.
Cubs have the 4th best record in the majors. 3 of the top 4 are in the same division. Very tough NL Central. Cardinals, Royals, Pirates, Cubs, Dodgers.
Yeah, this latest surge now 15 games above 500. Seemed like for the longest time the Cubs 6, 7, 8 games above. They For the longest time, 9 was a high water mark, and they just blown past that. But despite all that winning, have not been able to gain a whole lot of ground on the Cardinals.
Smith's 1-2. DeNorfia could not hold, and that's the inning. So we will go to the ninth. Hector Rondon coming in. Some more wins above replacement. 2-1 Cubs.
Chicago Baseball is sponsored in part by Estradal Mortuary.
In the Old West, things were settled the old-fashioned way. A duel, just one-on-one. At Montana Jack's, we believe it should be that way again. Just you and our soon-to-be famous USDA prime meat steaks. Grilled to perfection, served along with our salad bar and potato, just the way you like it. It's time for a showdown. Montana Jack's, 5400 27th Street, Moline.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings full of furniture at prices to fit every budget. Handcrafted quality furniture at everyday low prices. Take some time to visit the shops at Market Square, where you'll find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Relax over a glass of wine and enjoy lunch or a snack at the Wine Cellar restaurant. You can even spend the night at our bed and breakfast. Experience the good life for yourself at Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
2 of the best dramas on TV.
Elementary. Person of Interest.
Are coming this September.
Are you serious? That's me, Watson. Joke machine.
Weeknights on WGN America and late night Sundays on WQAD News 8.
The Go-Go's vacation. 2-1, the Cubs have the lead. Out here in the Budweiser patio tonight. And we've had a great time. Chris DeNorfia stays in and plays left. Off camera, JD.
I'm trying. I figure if I keep waving, they're going to get a shot at me.
Pitch on Ryan Braun is inside for a ball. Yes. Yeah, got to do the Ringo. Yeah. Peace and love, peace and love.
Well, when last we saw Hector, he was loading the bases and then striking out the side. That was Sunday.
Strike called, 1-1.
Just as the inning was about to start, we could feel a little breeze in our faces for the first time all night. I mean, not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, the flags are not moving, but we can definitely feel the wind blowing the other direction. Lined, and it'll drop right center. Base hit to lead off the inning. So Braun with his 3rd hit.
Even though that ball moving down and in, able to pull the hands in and deliver that base hit the other way.
Again, have to keep a little bit of an eye on Braun. Lynn chops one, and it's foul. It's fair for just a moment and kicked into foul ground. We don't know the final score tonight, but if it is a 1-run decision, the Cubs have already played 42 such games this season. They're 25-17. Braun tied for the Brewers team lead with Gene Segura. They have 16 stolen bases apiece. The 0-1, ground ball. Russell the flip, safe, everybody safe. He tried the backhand flip to Castro. Could not get it to him, and the Brewers have it cooking here in the ninth. 2 on, nobody out. Did he have time to make a better throw?
He had so
Hard
much
to tell.
speed carrying him in one direction. Would have taken him some time to set his feet and get into a good position going the other way. It's an awkward play for Castro, too, working back across.
So fielder's choice for Lind, E4. E4?
No, it can't be an E4.
That's got to be E6. Well, I think, I think they assumed Russell's playing second.
Yeah.
That's why they said E4,
second.
but it is E6.
And I don't know that. Well, that's a tough error. You know, at the end of the day, there was a play to be made at first base.
Well, I think he was trying to get two. I still think he was trying to. He was thinking double play, didn't it look like? The way he.
I don't know. I think there was just a sense of urgency because he was kind of losing his angle.
Pitch to Davis, and it gets away, and everybody moves up.
This is looking somewhat familiar, isn't it?
Yeah, Rondon loaded the bases with nobody out on Sunday against the Giants. And then he struck out 3 in a row to get out of it. And Davis actually went after that one, didn't he? Did they call it ball 2? Maybe he held. At any rate, the tying run is now at third. Go ahead run at second. And it is 1-1 on the swing. Now back.
Davis not one to cut down on his swing. He will take his walks. But usually when he decides to swing, he really lets it fly. Punch out here obviously would be huge. Montero's got to make sure he knocks that ball down. A slider in the dirt could be a chase pitch.
A 1-2. 97. Davis got a piece.
Yeah, I think if you're going to go up, you've got to go higher than high on this guy.
He struck him out. The slider, which was the big pitch on Sunday.
Yep, well, he had that previous fastball, couldn't get to it, comes back with the slider, and he's in swing mode. And Rondon trying to pull another rabbit out of his hat here tonight.
Scooter Gennett. Doubled, struck out looking, bounced to the pitcher. Second and third, 1 out.
Ground ball to the middle of the diamond, gets the tying run home. Cubs obviously can't afford to let the go-ahead run score, so they keep the infielders back in the middle.
Swing and a miss, 98, with a little tailing action at the end. 0-2.
That was a very tentative swing by Scooter Gennett.
And it looked like he swung at the first pitch. So let's see what Hector has up his sleeve here. It'd be tough to get a guy to swing at that one. Well, we called him Hector Houdini the other day. Maybe we're seeing another late night performance tonight. Watch me get to the precipice.
He's a ratings builder.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out away.
Back to the slide ball, and again, perfectly placed. I don't know if it's a whole lot easier, or maybe a little bit easier here tonight, having gone through it on Sunday.
Gene Segura. Slider off the plate, ball 1. Stay tuned. The WGN News coming up right after the ball game. The 1-0. 1-1. Single, error, wild pitch, second and third no outs. Before Rondon struck out Davis, then Jeanette, both on sliders. 1-1 to Segura. Fans on their feet. I don't think he's going to throw Segura a strike. He's got a base open, and I think he's just trying to prey on that runners in scoring position anxiety.
Yeah, and Segura likes to swing the bat. He's got a very low walk rate.
Switch hitting Elian Herrera is on deck. The pitch. 2-2.
He is locked in with the release point on that slider. He's thrown one very good one after another. He's not getting chases on all of them. But these guys have to respect that 97-mile-an-hour heater, and they see that ball in his hand. They get it started, and then it just disappears. This place is ready to explode.
The 2-2 offering gets away. And the Brewers have tied it on a wild pitch. So that's the peril with that slider. As nasty as it is. And I don't know if Montero could have done anything to stop that pitch.
Yeah, there was a couple balls tonight. I thought Miggy should have been able to keep in front. But this is a tough one here. This is a power slider, down and away. I'm just not able to get out there quickly enough to square up behind it.
It was oh so close. Now the Chargers to get out of the inning without the go-ahead run scoring. That's Lind at third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the slider. So he does strike out the final 3, but a couple of wild pitches, and we're tied at 2.
Spotted Shark of the QC. Damon John, entrepreneur, founder, and CEO of FUBU and investor on the reality television series Shark Tank, will speak at this year's Quad Cities Chamber annual meeting, August 19th at the iWireless Center. For more information and to register, call or go to quadcitieschamber.com. The Quad Cities Chamber's annual meeting featuring Damon John. August 19th is supported by the Mississippi Valley Regional Blood Center, Triumph Community Bank, and WQAD News 8.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office?
When we have an office business need, I pick up the phone and call all Mags.
Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's a great part about All Makes is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
All Makes Office Furniture, 2334 4th Avenue, Moline, Illinois.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Whether you delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals, Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. The secret's out. Fresh, quality, comfort food from Candlelight Inn, with 3 locations to serve your appetite: Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
Wow, where did you get those nails? They're beautiful, and they look very expensive.
Not at all, and best of all, they do hold up to the beating they take.
You must tell me, who did your nails?
The Hair Society, of course.
The Hair Society, where society meets.
Chicago baseball on MyTV 8-3. Sponsored by Goods.
2-2. Anthony Rizzo will lead off the bottom of the ninth. His glove work, his smarts on defense on display tonight. A 1-3-5 double play, and then the catch of the year into the stands.
Yep, now all he
And
needs
on
to
a
do
wire.
is hit a walk-off home run.
Smith to Rizzo, and a swing and a miss on a breaking ball.
You don't ask for much.
Brewers tied it. A wild pitch. An unearned run because of an error earlier in the inning.
Yeah, a blown save for Hector Rondon, but when you reconstruct that inning and you think about it pitch by pitch, you know, Braun hit a pitch that was off the plate, in. Lynn hit a ground ball, went for an error. It's not like he made a lot of bad pitches. He's staying out of the zone on Segura. Just happened to get away on Montero, but it happens. Tough break for Jason Hamill. He was in position to pick up the W. He'll have to settle for a no decision.
Two balls and a strike. The kick and the pitch. Slider. Low again. 3-1. Rizzo has been deadly against lefties.
Lean out and hook this slider. Hit it to just about 10 feet to the left of Len here, and we'll pack up and head home.
.465 on base percentage against lefties. He was trying to break one of our monitors here in the patio on that swing.
And Smith actually overthrew that slider, and it backed up a little bit on him, but it ended up in a pretty good place. Tied Anthony up.
Inside, ball 4. The Milwaukee pen is quiet. This is Will Smith's inning.
Good patience there by Rizzo. You see it time and time again to get in these late inning situations, and guys try to do something heroic and end up chasing a bad ball. Anthony took that big swing at 3-1. And that's what you want a slugger to do, be ready to hit there. But kind of wise that Smith didn't want to give in to him, so he was willing to accept his walk. Blazek, a right-hander, just now starting to warm up for the Brewers. Council trusting Smith here, the lefty, against a very dangerous right-handed hitter.
0-2.
right-handed hitters, batting 153 against the Fresh Prince with no home runs. So understandable that Counsell would trust him here.
Two to Bryant. 2-2. Early game tomorrow, then we head to the south side for the Crosstown Cup. Part 2 on Friday. Two pitch, strike 3 call.
Chris must have been thinking off speed or breaking ball, because that heater was right there.
Bryant kept his hit streak alive with a homer. That's 9 straight games. Soler came in on a 10-gamer. He's gone 0 for 3. Look at Rizzo. There he goes. And that ball muscled out toward left center. Caught by Segura. It's going to be a double play. Rizzo's already around second. And Segura now will make the throw to Lind to end the inning. So that'll be a 6-3 double play to the 10th.
If you're ready for some family pool fun this summer but have questions, let the experts here at QCA Pools and Spas help you get started. If you're thinking about an in-ground pool, we'll design a pool that's perfect for your backyard. Or if you're thinking above ground, we'll help you choose from the size and shape that's best for your backyard. Our in-house installation experts have over 25 years of experience, ensuring you that the job will get done right. Get on the installation list now and be ready for summer fun at QCA Pools and Spas in Bettendorf.
When your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
I recommend Hanford Insurance in Geneseo, selling nationwide. I see firsthand the inferior parts some insurance companies want to put on your car when it gets wrecked.
We make sure you get all new factory parts on your car with the OEM endorsement.
If you want your car fixed with the parts that were made for it,
call Hanford Insurance. And
when your car gets wrecked, call Auto Body Direct.
Peterson Plumbing will clean any home's drain for just $99.99. That's up to 1.5 hours of service. $99.99.
But I like that drain cleaner with the jingle.
The one who charges $200 to $300?
Yeah, that one.
Mom, the drain's backed up again.
$99?
$99.99.
That would be less.
And Peterson has a 6-month written warranty.
Do they have a jingle?
Peterson Plumbing and Heating.
So we go to extra innings tonight in a 2-2 tie. Right-hander Tommy Hunter will take over. We're here in the Budweiser patio beneath the right field board. You see Hunter's numbers in 4 games as a Cub since being acquired from Baltimore. Elian Herrera, 97 and a strike.
Hunter picked up a save in his first appearance. It was in Milwaukee, first appearance with the Cubs. One of, I looked it up last night, I believe 7 different Cubs to record a save this year. Seems like a pretty high number. It is a high number. It's tied for the most in the big leagues with the Rays of Tampa.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. So extras, the Brewers 3-2. The Cubs are 10-5.
A lot of red K's going up on the scorecard here late in the game, as is usually the case with all these high octane heaters we see.
Well, is David Ross going to get the win tonight? Because we started a game in the bleachers last year, and the game went 16 innings and ended with catcher John Baker getting the win. And David has already pitched twice. A ways to go before that. Jason Rogers bounces foul.
If we get to the 16th inning, we'll get John Baker on a phone and we'll do a remote. We'll have get some analysis from John.
Rogers has been good in this role. His first career homer was against the Cubs. That was a rocket at Denorfield. With a 3-run shot off Phil Koch on May 9th.
That was a bullet. Man, he turned that one around.
That'll bring up Peterson. 1 for 4. In the air, deep to left. The catch made by Denorfi as he bangs up against the wall. A little padding there with the vines. And that will end the inning. Chris Denorfi with a great catch. We're still tied at 2.
It's Grand Appliance and TV's huge summer savings event, where you get instant savings on some of the biggest brand names. Get 50 off Bosch dishwashers, 100 off KitchenAid, GE Profile, and GE Cafe ranges, and 100 off LG and Samsung laundry pairs. And cool off with 100 off French door refrigerators on all these high-quality brands. Grand is your stop for the area's largest selection, best service, and lowest prices. Stop in your Grand showroom in Davenport on East 53rd Street today. Grand Appliance and TV. You make it home, we make it grand.
Remarkable revival.
Crews have been battling a fire at Anchor Lumber.
We turned around and looked up, and the whole thing was already on fire.
The owners won't let the destruction slow down business.
The store actually reopened for business at 7 this morning.
We really pride ourselves in our relationships with our customers.
It's really an amazing story of grit and determination.
We hope you'll join us for WQAD News 8 at 10. And tonight, back to school. What students think about their new home for the year in a new expanded Hamilton Elementary.
And connecting with their community, how pastors and police are coming together to talk race relations.
And that hot dome of air not too far away. I'll tell you where it is and when it will arrive. So make that switch right now to WQAD News 8 at 10.
Bridezilla's, weekdays at 11 a.m. on MyTV 8-3 and Mediacom Channel 716.
Two. We play the bottom of the 10th. Right-hander Michael Blazek.
He's got good numbers. 2.26 ERA, yielding but a 196 batting average. 55 2/3 innings. He's allowed just the 2 long ones. Hasn't been out there in a while. As pitched on Thursday, 2 scoreless against the Padres.
Miguel Montero walking a run in the 5th. Loopy curve catches the inside corner. Blazek. Coughlin and Schwarber in the starting lineup, both taken out late. And a drive the other way. Cubs win! Cubs win! Montero does it! 3-2 the final.
Fire up the fog machine. Crank up the disco ball. All's well that ends well. It got away, but they got it back.
That ball was massacred to the opposite field. And our Southwest Airlines, how far did it fly, JD?
388 off the bat of Miguel Montero. Number 11 is a walk-off. Did he juice that ball? We're talking about it with him back, the length it gives this lineup. It's another dangerous bat down toward the bottom part of the order.
Here again. You can catch it all on WGN. So stamp your feet and clap your hands. Chicago Cubs got the greatest band. I hear them singing out, go Cubs go, Cubs go. Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Let's go.
Miguel Montero, no doubt about it. We're sitting in right field, and it looked, I mean, right off the bat. Did you know it right off the bat?
I know I had it. I hit it pretty good. It was loud, huh?
It was really loud.
It was very loud, as is this crowd. I asked you the other day about the thumb, and I said, are you good? And you said, I'm good enough. And clearly, with that swing of the bat, you're letting everybody know that you are back.
Pretty happy to be back and help the team. You know, that's all I can do.
Rondon, again, that slider was amazing in the 9th inning, but the peril is, right, in the dirt. Look out, Miguel. Here it comes. Here it comes.
It's worth it, right?
It was worth it, yeah.
I wish I could do that every night. I'd take it.
Yeah. Last question, and we'll let you go. The slider for Rondon. I mean, he ended up striking out 3 in that inning, but every once in a while, ball's going to get away, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I got to block that ball, so I take the blame on me. Even the one before that, I got to make sure I block that, and rather than block it, I just try to pick it, you know, and that can happen. That can happen, especially one run game. You got to be better than that. So I take full responsibility for that, and you know what? It won't happen again.
Well, it's a game of redemption, man, and you got the payoff.
All's well that ends well, but the other thing about Hector is he can get out of that situation, so he knows that, right?
Yeah, no, he was, you know, he went through with the Giants, and he realized that he can get it done. And today he would have get it done again, and Unfortunately, the slider got away from me, but he did a great job.
Well, so did you. Nicely done. Thanks, Miguel.
All right, thank you, guys.
Wow. Miguel Montero with a game-ending home run. 3-2 the final. Oh, feels good. Southwest Airlines. Book your low fare now at southwest.com. Ford, America's best-selling brand, inviting you to go further in our fuel-efficient vehicles. Check out our entire lineup at your Ford store or at localfordstores.com. Subway, make a smart play for savory subs this.
I'm Greg Majeski from Majeski Motors in Sterling. When we opened in 2005, we wanted to give customers something different. Like new vehicles without the new price, the majority of our inventory are low-mileage, one-owner vehicles with factory warranty. If you don't see what you're looking for, we find vehicles every year for smart buyers just like you. So the next time you're in the market for a quality pre-owned vehicle, stop by Majeski Motors in Sterling, where you save thousands off new and all are backed by Carfax. We invite you to stop in today. Majeski Motors in Sterling.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, this may be the most important phone call you'll ever make.
I owed $50,000 in taxes. But listen.
Your tax problem is settled. You only owe $8,400.
What a great message.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number. Let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement. Call this number or go to tax10000.com.
Dynamic Power Racing Technology, the area's one-stop shop for all your street and racing needs. Better handling, routine maintenance, or more power, Dynamic Power offers a complete in-house machine shop. We offer computerized balancing, dyno testing, cylinder head repair, and machine work. From full engine rebuilds to your favorite parts and brands, at Dynamic Power, we will work with you to give you the best build for your budget. Dynamic Power Racing Technology. Track tested, customer approved.
Or at localfordstores.com. Subway, make a smart play for savory subs this season. Score more flavor at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh. TrustedChoice.com for all your insurance needs. Honda, great deals are happening at the Honda Summer Clearance Event. Now at your Honda dealer. And by Budweiser, still brewed the hard way. This Bud's for you. The next WGN telecast of Cubs baseball will be Friday when the Cubs play the White Sox. It'll be a White Sox telecast. Hawk and Stoney will have the call at 3 Central. Once again, our final tonight in 10. The Cubs 3, the Brewers 2. Chicago Cubs baseball in high definition on WGN TV has been brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. For JD and our entire WGN crew here in the bleachers, Len Casper saying thanks for watching and stay tuned for the news.